Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I decided to do something a little different this week since I'm having an asthma flare-up and I therefore cannot sing. I mean, I could, but it would sound like a dying frog because I cannot inhale properly. So I decided to do something I've been wanting to do for a while, and this is going to be just a slideshow of my semester, kind of talk about how this past semester went, things that went well, some things that, were hard to deal with and whatnot. So let's get started. I'm kind of nervous because I haven't done this before, so please excuse me. Okay, so first, this first picture is from the day I moved back to campus. Well, this room is cold. I'm in an empty room. We have one empty room per floor. They're usually reserved for the people quarantining, but there's nobody on my floor that's in isolation right now. So I can thank God that no one on my floor is sick. And we've been so healthy. Let me just start by saying we've been doing so well at school. Just all the regulations we have to get through and all the rules we have to follow, but everyone's been doing so well, and we've stayed so healthy. For one, I'm a big vitamin pusher. I take lots of vitamin C and D, zinc, and all that. I also take iron because I'm kind of anemic, but that's beside the point. But yeah, get your vitamin C, guys. Oranges, vitamin C tabs, lots of other different fruits and vegetables, and tea. Tea is the best. I've been going through as much tea as I've been water the past couple weeks because it's cold. It's bitterly cold today, guys. Anyway, of course, this is me coming back to campus, masks and all that. And let me just give a little disclaimer before I move on. There's a good deal of pictures where I'm not wearing a mask. It's not because I am trying to be a bad person or whatever. It's because I have asthma, and it's really difficult for me to wear a mask a lot of the time. And I just have a hard time breathing with it on. So, but there are places where I will wear it, like church and play rehearsal and work. But if I'm distancing, like in the coffee shop or the library or in the dorm or in the classroom, if I'm properly distanced, then I'm just going to have it off so I can breathe like I need to, because I don't want to die or pass out. So anyway, so that's that. I have a medical exemption filed with the school office. So, and I have some friends that I hang out with who do too, because I happen to find friends that have asthma too. So anyway, little disclaimer. Never thought I'd have to make a disclaimer like this, but here we are. So wow, 3 minutes in. Okay. So here's me. This is me and Amber from Crazy Sisters Productions. We were reunited on our, for his first day on campus. She is a new student to our school this semester. So, and she's in my dorm. She's just down the hall from me. I'm super glad to have her here with me. Here is us on the first day of school. We had to take a pic. This is outside of the gym. This is me in the coffee shop, one of my favorite spots. I felt really pretty that day. So I took a picture. So, because I like pretty colors, and I love my jacket. You'll see me wear this jacket a lot. It's my signature look. Here's Amber and me at our church. We like to make faces. Our church here is really great. There's for the fall semester, there were 2 services that we could go to, because they're just to help people distance, help with the regulations and whatever. So there are services at 8:30 and 10:30, and we would go to the 8:30 a.m. service. Then we would go back. We'd be back at church. Back at the campus by 10 o'clock. We would leave at 8, get back at 10. And it was nice to have a big chunk of time in the afternoon. Here's another one of me in the coffee shop. This is a picture I had for my introduction post on the Facebook group that we had for Being the Beast. As I mentioned in the descriptions of a lot of my covers this past fall, my school did a production of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, and I got into the ensemble. I actually tried out last spring. We tried to do it earlier last year, and I did not get in. But this COVID shut everything down, so we could not perform it this spring. So then the directors decided that we were going to try to bring it back for the fall, and I auditioned again, and I got in. This time, I was so happy. It's honestly one of the best things I've ever done. This is me the first night of rehearsal. You can see my mask has Beauty and the Beast on it. One of our assistant directors, she's so amazing. She's also one of my supervisors at my on-campus workplace. She's amazing. She made masks for the entire cast and crew that look just like this. They're amazing. Here's Emily and me at the cafe. It's, like I said, it's one of our favorite spots. I know you've seen Emily quite a bit, and Amber's in my videos because we hang out with her a lot. She's part of our circle. Part of our COVID rules here is that we're supposed to try to stick with this the same people for our quote circle, which is like the people that you let into your personal space. Kind of like that you're close and you spend the most time with, you eat with them and whatnot. So Emily is part of our circle. I met her last year at work. And then this year, she's in my dorm, and I still work with her. And we're both in Beauty and the Beast together. So it's been amazing. She's a really fantastic person. I love working with her. And of course, yeah, we have to be crazy. This is Amber and Emily. This weekend, Amber had already taken off her mask for the picture. Emily forgot to take it off. But we were taking pictures. They joined my society. And our colors are teal and purple, which are all of our favorite colors. And yes, we had balloons. So here's another one with us, all showing our faces for the picture. Of course, because we want to remember what we look like. We were so excited. It was so much fun. I got to help out. Oh, here is, okay, I love trees. I'm basically Evan Hansen that way. So here's my most amazing tree. Here is some artwork that I got to do. So in play rehearsal, there is this one song. It's in Human Again, where we have like this ballroom dance with all of like the enchanted people and all that. And during the song, I have to dance with one of my friends. Well, he's my friend now. I didn't know him at the beginning of the play. And basically, in one part of the song, we had to kind of like put our hands like together, like with our palms touching. And at first it was really awkward because we had never met before, and he didn't really feel comfortable with that. And I get that. I was just like, it's choreography, whatever. But to break the ice, I noticed he was drawing in a sketchbook, and I'm like, oh, you draw. I draw too. And so then we started exchanging drawings, and we started bringing our sketchbooks to all of our play rehearsals. And then, yeah, this is, we were hanging out on a weekend in the cafe. It was me, Emily, Amber, and him. We all had our sketchbooks. And I drew this picture. This is me and one of my friends. Basically showing our moods. I'm always excited about something, and she's like, what? No. And then this is art I drew of Belle, but like an anime style, kind of reminiscent of Sailor Moon, what I was looking for. So, I really love this show, guys. And of course, Yukimoto, because you know I love anime, especially old anime. Well, not old, but like 90s anime, early 2000s. Because Yu-Gi-Oh's early 2000s, not 90s, guys. I'm sorry. It's really tired. It's like 10:15 at night. This is like the last thing I'm doing before I go to bed, so excuse me. And of course this room is cold. Oh, here's some more artwork I drew. I had to be in isolation for a few days, not quarantine, just isolation for a few days in the end of September because I had a really bad flare-up, and at the time we weren't sure if it was going to turn into a sickness or not, so I was placed in isolation just for a couple of days, and I got really bored because you guys know I like to do things, and I'm a workaholic, so I drew this picture, and it's one of my OCs. So this is Kaylee. He's my Yu-Gi-Oh! GX OC. So yeah, this is her. Yeah, she makes this costume for her duel tournaments and whatever. Oh yes, you've seen this picture before. This is me and Matthew. We decided to take a picture for the thumbnail of one of our YouTube videos. So he's really a great friend. We've been kind of partners in crime, kind of like Jesse and James from Pokemon, since last year. So we've had all our history classes together. And here's me at the cafe. I had to post a picture of me with my smoothie because I send a lot of selfies to my mom to help her not miss me so much. I'm gonna drink my tea. This is really good. It's jasmine tea that my mom gave me. I got an infuser because it's loose leaf. This is artwork I did. So this is for my drama class play. As some of y'all know, I'm an English major and a drama minor. And so my drama class put on a play. We did 8 A.M. Moans the Ugly Duckling. And this is my artwork of Princess Camilla in Act 2 when she looks all beautiful and everything. The girl who played her Camilla. I have lots of class with her. She's also in the play with me. She's just a sweetheart. Really talented, really smart. And she was an amazing Camilla for us. If you do not know what A Moans the Ugly Duckling is, please check it out. It's a hilarious play. So much fun. I actually designed the set for it. Of course, yeah. Amber and I have to be goofy with our masks because why not? There's Emily and me in the computer lab. And okay. So for my drama class play, my job for the semester was to design and build the set. So this is Amber and me at Walmart buying paint. And here's us eating lunch because, This is a breakfast date that we had, I think near the beginning of October. Either the end of September, beginning of October. We went out for breakfast. We have friends with cars, but we do not personally have a car. So we just walked. We just walked across town at like 7:45 in the morning. We would have left earlier, but it was so stinking cold. This is the day that we've actually filmed Crossing a Bridge, the music video that we did a while back. So, and of course there she is sleeping because, of course, we all need to sleep. This is on a Sunday afternoon after we got back from church. And of course there's me. Again, looking like a dork because, Alright, here is some pictures when we built my set. I just want to give a shout out to Amber and Emily and April, especially because they sacrificed so much of their weekends to help me build this set. It was actually the 4 of us that did most of the work up until like the week of the performance. We got all of the pieces just everything painted and ready to go. And then the week of performance, the class helped me put everything together and then just finish the rest of the painting because, there are some pieces that we had to get from another student's drama project. So yeah, we spent long hours painting set pieces and making lots of little bricks because Ugly Duckling is set in a medieval castle, so we had to make a castle. So, of course, Amber and I always have to be weird. I like posting pictures of me and my friends. You know that. There's Emily and me. And in the green room, actually, of the smaller auditorium up in the Fine Arts building. We like to eat popcorn. Of course, here's us again. Because why not? You know. And Emily painted the set. This is her doing one really special part of the wall. So there's a window that Prince Simon has to climb through. And of course, windows need a backing wall so the audience can see backstage. Duh. So Emily did a really neat backing wall. She did like a sky and then like the big tree that he climbs up. I don't know if I have pictures of the tree. Oh yeah, here's another picture from Being the Beast play rehearsal. This is from the week that we got our costumes. Costumes were all really beautiful and really well done. So I was the aristocratic lady. I was the one, so basically in the animated movie, you know the one lady who's like trying on hats and wigs and whatever? What about, now it's no wonder that her name means beauty. That one? Yeah, that was me. So, I left my hat on the entire song because we don't take off our hats. Haha. But yeah, we took this backstage during play rehearsal because as an ensemble we aren't on every scene, so there's a lot of shenanigans, and I'm planning on making another video like this. So, there's a short video clip that I'm gonna be including in the next video as well. So, of me in my costume. I'll talk more about it then. And then here's me. This is my castle person costume. In the scenes, in the castle, all of the ensemble are the enchanted objects. I was a fork, and we all had to wear like these little gold shirts and knickers and purple vests. Oh, we have the best sunsets on campus. This is me walking, coming back from work one afternoon. So, this is where I did Belle's hair during costume week. Costume week, when we first got our costumes, was 2 weeks before performance. I don't have any other pictures of anybody who was not in my squad, just because there's like so many people. I'm not gonna try to ask every single person for permission to use their picture in my video, but I thought I could use this since you can't see her face at all. All you can see is the back of her hair. I was really proud of this. So, oh yes, here's me, my full suit. You can see the outfit and of course, the white tights I have to wear and the black shoes. Here's another sunset. I tried to upload all the pictures in here in chronological order, so things seem a bit disjointed. It's just because these are the pictures I had, and I put them in chronological order, the order in which they were taken, so it's more real. So it's not the most organized, but it's authentic. Of course, there's Emily and me again. There's a lot of pictures of us in our costumes. I have more pictures I'll share later. Here is where my friends and I, our school did like, I think we call it this, yeah, we did what we call the scare fair. We used to like a Halloween event, and we were all outside, so we didn't have to wear masks or whatever outdoors. This is me and Matthew. If you've seen anything on Matthew's channel, you'll be familiar with Silver Joe. He was Silver Joe. And then I don't actually think I have the photo of me and the other 2 girls, but Emily and I dressed as the 3 Fates. So Emily's holding up the eyeball behind me, and I have my cloak on, which we made out of plastic trash bags because we're poor college students and didn't have $20 to buy actual capes. So, yeah, we got a pack of 3 plastic trash bags for like $2. Another picture with Amber and me. And me and Amber again, this time at church. Here's Amber painting the set. Oh my word, she's fantastic. Look at her up on the ladder. Here's April and me. We didn't become as close until like later in the semester because I didn't know her until last semester. But yeah, here's our first picture that we have together, I think. And then here's us. We're up in the Fine Arts building in the auditorium. We call it Fine Arts Hall, or FA for short. And this is on a Sunday night in early November. I think this is like, I want to say this is like right before Tech Week for Being the Beast that we took this picture. And I'm wearing sandals because it was so warm. At the beginning of November, it was crazy. We had a heat wave. So, yeah, I have sandals on. Here's a picture Emily took. I'm holding up an X-Acto knife, which is what I'm using to cut out pieces of foam or something on the set. So there's me using it. Me with my little bricks. There's Amber painting. Okay. This is insane. This is a picture I took opening night of Beauty and the Beast. This is me in my costume in full makeup. Oh my word. I felt gorgeous. Even though I was like a snotty rich lady. Oh my word. So exciting. I did part of my own makeup. We only had so many people on makeup crew. And so the makeup crew just did foundation, blush, and powder, and some lip color for all the ensemble. And then the ensemble was responsible to do their own eyes and eyebrows and whatever. But just because we only had so many people on makeup crew, and there was like 40 of us in the cast. So the makeup crew did the full makeup for all the main characters, but the ensemble was responsible to do their eye makeup. So most of the girls just put on a little mascara and eyeliner, maybe. But since I had a more prominent role in the opening song, because like I don't just sing the line about "No, it's no wonder her name means beauty." I sang several other solo lines, and I was at the front of the ensemble most of the song. So, and I opened the show. I have the first bonjour and whatever, so I'm the first character to speak and kind of break the frozenness of us just standing there while Belle does her intro about Little Town Quiet Village. So, I tried to be a little more fancy. And here's me as a fork. Later in the show, I took this like during backstage, right after my costume change. I was so excited. You can see how excited I was for opening night. Here's Emily and me after a performance. We were so proud of ourselves. We got through it together. Like I said, it was a blast. One of the best things I ever did. Best experiences ever. And here's us as well. Alright, I'm not sure if I have any more Beauty and the Beast pictures for this video, because I tried to save a lot for the video about, the show. Here's me and the emotional support duck, as one of my classmates called it. This is the tech performance, tech rehearsal of The Ugly Duckling, and one of my classmates suggested that, jokingly, that we get a, quote, emotional support duck to be with us for a performance. But I didn't go out and buy a real duck. I just brought my stuffed animal duck because I love ducks, as my close friends know. There we are in the sound booth. I ran the lights and sounds during the Ugly Duckling performances. So, my duck friend is here. I don't have a ton of pictures of the actual set, sadly, completed, but here is some pictures of the model I was working on. So I got, this is what I got done before Thanksgiving break. You can see all the makeup from the Ugly Duckling is still out on the counter. This is in the green room where I was putting it together, but yeah, you can see, this will give you an idea, and I'll show you all the pictures of the finished model in a minute. Yeah, here's the one picture I have of the completed set. So, and there's a couple people I don't remember who those are, but you can see their faces, so I can use this picture. So, here's Amber and me, the night of the performance of the Ugly Duckling. So I was all dressed up because I was on crew, lighting and sound crew, and I also handed out all the programs at the beginning. I remembered. My ass was just like, ooh. Amber came, of course. she was helping me take some pictures of the cast. At the end, we had several people taking pictures. Like I said, though, I was not gonna go and try to individually message all the entire cast and ask for permission. And if I didn't have all of their permission, I couldn't use the pictures. So I didn't include pictures of the cast, even though they were fantastic. But Amber took the selfie. There's me. This is a slightly blurry picture. Don't remember why it's blurry, but I'm in the throne on the stage. Here's me coming in the window. See, there's the mural that Emily did. Oh my word, it's beautiful, guys. See, this will kind of give you an idea of what the finished set looked like. So cool. Here's me on the throne. So, because I'm the queen now, I stole the queen's crown. This picture. All right, here's Thanksgiving break, because we had our Ugly Duckling performance right before Thanksgiving break, and this is food I made on Thanksgiving break. My mom doesn't want any pictures of the rest of my family on public online, so I can't post any pictures of them, unfortunately. But I'm really good at making pizza, so it's like one of my flexes. Besides the fact that I built a set. Did I mention I built a set? Anyway, yeah, this is a pizza I made. Here's my cat. I figured it'd be safe to have a picture of my cat. Her name is Muff, and she likes the Christmas tree. These are some rolls, sweet rolls, that I made. Oh, here's the finished model of the set. So the model had a few extra banners, extra touches than the actual set, just because I didn't have quite as much time or resources as I wanted for the Ugly Duckling set. But I did add some extra touches to the set model. I got an A on it, by the way. My teacher was very much impressed, as was the rest of my class. So, I still have the model. It's in my dorm room. Yeah, here's the front. Here's the top view. And the little black box it's in is actually a scale model of the stage. So everything is to scale. It's like a 2-inch scale. Here's stage right. And there's the full view. And stage left. I'm so proud of this, guys. Alright, that is the end of the video. Here is a picture Amber took of me for the Crossing the Bridge video. For your viewing pleasure. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm hoping to make some more videos about this past semester, because it really was an incredible semester. I'm really excited to see what God has for me in this coming semester, because there's exciting opportunities. I auditioned for 2 more plays this week. Our school is doing the Count of Monte Cristo drama, and we have gotten the cast list back for that. I'm not in that, but I also auditioned for a student-run capstone play. So like their senior project, capstone play of The Other Room, which is a story about a teenager with autism. It's a really neat story, and I let my friend know that like even if they do not decide to cast me, I would love to help them with their set, because I would really like more experience with sets. I like sets. I would probably not like to be in charge of a set again, at least not for a while, because boy, yeah, it was a lot of work and responsibility to do the set for the Ugly Duckling. But I would love to help, because I'm an Enneagram type 2. I love to help people. I think some things I really learned this semester were, one, there's only so much you can do on your own. You have to let God carry the majority for you. I had a billion things going on this past semester. Of course, I was taking a full class load, plus working in every afternoon, and then I was in Being the Beast, which had many hours of rehearsal. And even like out of rehearsal, where Emily and I would rehearse choreography and vocals on our own. We worked really hard. And then of course, I had the set to design and build for the Ugly Duckling. And, so I had a lot going on. I had a lot of homework. I have a lot of homework this semester too. But, when I first started my semester last September, I was so overwhelmed. I had no idea how it was going to go. So I decided that I was going to choose not to stress about every single thing, which is one of my things I'm the worst at. I'm being honest here. As I stress about every single thing. I'm a perfectionist. I have anxiety. And I told myself at the beginning of the semester, I said, I will choose to not obsess over every single assignment like you used to do, because I have to pick what's the most important. And so I'm going to do my best, but I'm also going to be efficient, and I have to be smarter with my time now because I have more responsibilities. And then ultimately, I just have to let God handle my grades and my performance and whatever. And I was very blessed. I finished a semester with scores of 90 or above in all my classes. Oh, which is a huge relief, especially since I did badly on a paper that I worked really hard on, but I still got a 90 in the class. So yeah, they're just things that are out of your control. So, like I said, you just have to put things in God's hands, because He's the one that knows more than me or you. He's the one that is in control over the universe. And so, another thing I learned was it was just more about being a good friend. Last school year, so the 2019-2020 school year, it was more about letting myself be befriended. Because growing up, it was mostly just me and Amber and her sister Ashley, and then Aurora, a girl from our church. And then there's another girl named Bethany who was also from town. But it was mostly just me and Amber. You know, like, she was always my top closest friend. And I did not have a ton of friends growing up. Being homeschooled, I only got to see my friends at church and at random, other special occasions. But so, and like there were times where like we would, be in situations with other teenagers and whatever. But I always had trouble connecting with them. I always felt like there was something about me that made it just difficult to make friends. And so I kind of was like, well, I'm just not a very befriendable person. I'm just too weird. Because you guys know how weird I am. And I was very bitter about that. But then last school year, there's some people that God brought into my life that just really helped me to understand that, I can start over, kind of, and learn how to make friends again, with people I haven't met before, and kind of let myself be taken in by other people, let myself be befriended, let myself be vulnerable in talking with, other people. And then this last semester, I think God was really teaching me how to be a good friend myself and to go out and befriend other people. Because there are some people this semester that I became really close to that never really had a lot of friends growing up either, and like they pretty much had less than me. And I was just able to really come alongside them and be like, hey, there's always people that care about you, and I care about you, and I'm here for you, and all that. And it was kind of neat to see myself becoming the type of friend that I needed last year and that God gave me last year. And that just as I've been helping myself, now I know how to help other people. And yeah, we ended up having an incredible time. And I'm really glad that I got to do what I did. And like I said, I want to say more in another video, and this is a really long voiceover, my word. So I better cut it off here, because I have editing to do. Oh my word. Hopefully before I go to bed. I don't want to be up too late. But all this to say, if you made it to the end, I mean, it shows that you really care. I am not brief. So, but I really wanted something personal, because I want to chronicle my life. This YouTube channel isn't just about getting views and whatever, although I really appreciate when you guys watch my stuff, especially my covers. Because I want to go into theater and voice acting and whatever. But also, I just want my channel to be just a record of my life, so I can see where I've been and where I've been and where I'm going. And I would like my covers are also a record and how I've progressed in singing. And just my vlogs, that with however few I have, and my Q&As and like videos like this, or just to help me remember where I was at certain points in my life. So, anyways, like I said, I better cut this off. This is almost 40 minutes long, oh my word. But thank you guys so much for watching. Even if you watched, no matter how much of this video that you got through, and if you just skipped through it to see the pictures, because I tend to ramble. Anyway, hopefully I'll be better and soon enough to do another cover, because I have lots of ideas. And I have been practicing for more, but of course asthma makes it difficult. So, anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Goodbye.